Well, that was new. Greetings one and all, Will here back for a Transformers review. I know what I said in the last video, it would be my Make Toys Green thing, but I haven't got room on my table to do anything on there because it'd be easier to do things on there than in pog them up. I've been painting shit. Do you want to see? It's a sneak peek at something I've been doing. I noticed on Transformers Prime that the character should have been in there a long time ago. Or at least a bot anyway, at least a toy. So I decided to create him myself. And I've seen some images on Google of this character painted up using very different molds. Now I picked this mold because I found it cheap. So and it just looks right. So okay, so work in progress still, have not finished. Don't be too picky. Now, can anyone tell me who they think that is? Yes, people, that is right. That is my Transformers Prime custom lockdown. Not finished yet. The car mode is nearly finished. It's just I've got to paint the windows red and fix on some bits to make him look more muscly, pointy car. So he's got his spiky bits on his wheels. As you can see, it's just dark. There you go. Yeah. Also, look, hole in engine bay. Old Vircon gun cut in half. Oh look, it's an engine block. It's likely a skewy pointy one, but it's not meant to be perfect. There you go. One engine block. And it attaches. Carefully. See, it comes off. And it wouldn't be locked down without his trademark hook. Hook. There you go. It goes on his left arm, right arm, whichever, and this just sits, if I get it in the right position, just sits on top like that. That's definitely inspiration from animated lockdown. The car mode is more Revenge of the Fallen lockdown, which is an awesome fucking toy. So let's put him to one side before I break him. So, itchy. Auto assembly, auto assembly, auto assembly, wearing green, as Ray suggested. Now, I wasn't actually going to do a video, Ray. No, I wasn't actually going to do one because I just been flat off working my ass off because a contract changer at work. I haven't done. My first night shift I've done was this week, and I was fucked, so I couldn't do anything during the day. I was just too knackered. So I've got time to do one now, so I'm going to do one now. And it's something that I think is lovely. Took me a while to get him, and I got him for a bargain price. So of course, it is first edition Starscream. All kinds of wrong, but all kinds of right. Now, this is the weaker Seeker mold, to be fair, because from that angle he looks stunning, fucking lovely. Then you lift him up. Do you think you are the Starship Enterprise with this fucking deflector dish? Only problem, you can tell where his legs are. That's the only fucking problem. Sorry, the lighting needs to be a bit more dramatic. There we go. See, there he is, or plain mode. Let's do a little comparison for a second with his bigger brother. This obviously is the RID Voyager Prime 1. Very nice mod himself. Bit too big to be Starscream, but there you go. See the size difference. I prefer this jet mode. It looks a lot more sleeker than this one. A lot more. it's kind of like the first edition Prime and the RID Prime. The RID Prime's cab, also say truck, looks a lot better truck wise than the first edition, but the first edition one looks awesome in robot mode. But they're both redundant now because he's got a brand new form again. So obviously, this one has been customised. As you can see, it's been painted silver on one side there, and it's got a darker paint on there, and the so what blah blah blah. I customise. And he's had his nose cone painted more silvery. His missiles painted, well not painted. I used a Sharpie pen and coloured them in red. It works. So again, there's nice detail in this top section. You've got the Decepticon symbol on the top. There you go. And it's got all kind of rivets down the side of it. It's nice. And it feels nice as well. This doesn't feel like shitty cheap plastic. It feels nice. It's a first edition. And I picked it up for $17.99. Free postage. From somewhere in Asia. No idea. Didn't recognise the name of it at all. So, fuck knows. Oh, is that my hat? It's got, look, it's got VW symbols on. Yeah, I went to a VW weekend with my new van. I had fun. It was good. What was I talking about? What assembly? Did someone mention that? I don't know. I wasn't listening. Yeah, it's a nice mould. It is very nice. I know you got the dark Energon one, which looks more like Skywarp with clear plastic, which is a bit. I probably won't pick it up. Probably not. It's very doubtful. Wouldn't mind to get the Thundercracker and Skywarp, the Arms Micron ones, because just to make this another Seeker set, which is nice. So, shall we transform the little bastard?
No, I'll crush you with my bare hands. Never. Transform and roll out.
Very nice, isn't he? So let's do a little size comparison. Well, there's his big brother. See, he's nice and short. If you're asking me a question of who looks more like Starscream, who do you think? Hang on, let's look at the Voyager one. Just both in the shot. I think this one looks more like Starscream. His face is more accurate, and he looks a lot better like that. I've painted him up obviously because he hasn't got the clear arms anymore, as you can see. Got the Decepticon logo on the front. If it focuses, it's all shiny on the front. I've made him shine. But he's awesome as well in his own way. Two different bots, same character, two different molds. They both work in my eyes. The only bad thing about it is his feet kibble. You know, and that back bit there looks like he's got a violent cone showing out of his ass. But it's not as bad as this one. He looks like he's dropped something. Oh, dogs are going to bark again. But there you go. Yeah. So, very nice. Very nice indeed. Another size comparison with something similar. Well, a deluxe figure, same as him. You got the Viacon, obviously. It's the RID one. There you go. About the same size. Well, I say Vehicons are shorter because they're supposed to be, because they're minions. They're not supposed to be very big. And let's compare him with the arrogantly big deluxe class Lockdown. You can see Lockdown is actually off camera. There you go. He's taller. But then again, this guy is massive for a deluxe figure. He's nearly as big as a Voyager. Now let's have a quick peek, shall we? He fucking towers over him. And he actually would work if you put him in more like thingy colours. He would work in thingy Prime. Because technically I've got repainted of a Vehicon. The Vehicon's going to be a bit small. But then it's a different version of Lockdown in my eyes, you know. He doesn't have to be imposing. They just know he's good. Oh, dog's choking on something again. So, thoughts, people. I would recommend getting this guy. He works quite well with the Megatron because they're about the right and size scale. But again, his face not as Starscream as the show. Show accuracy is less than the other one. The face on that one is better. If I could swap the heads over, I would, but I don't think they'd work. I don't think they'd fit all. One's got a different rotation thing, and the other one. Do you know what? I probably could swap the heads over. I swap the heads. Well, the head. There you go. Doesn't that look a lot better? Promise though. You'd have to do the ball joint, put some nail varnish around it or something just to beef it up a bit. But yeah, I like that. It looks a bit better than that one. That one looks like it should be another Seeker head. Yeah, I've put his head back on. Let's leave it how it is, shall we? Let's leave things how it is. So, articulation is, well, good. Whatever pose you can try, you can put him in. You can put him in any kind of poses. He does a lovely bow. Yes, Lord Megatron, kind of thing, you know. If it's soft pass, it keeps bending back every now and again, which is annoying. But apart from that, whole time I've been talking, I forgot to do this. See the things you forget. Maybe I just don't need anything. I painted them up as well, silver, so they're all gunmetal, so they look alright. But yeah, if you can get this guy, get him. He got hard to find for a bit, I noticed. And he went stupidly expensive when they said the versions aren't doing any more. Then they re-released them again. But if you can get this guy, I would recommend him. Especially if you're a Starscream lover like me. He's a must, because despite what anyone else says, I love the Prime Starscream. I think he's a dick. But a nice dick. You know, he's that kind of guy you could love to hate kind of person. I hate that expression, but it is, you know. You want to see him do good. You want to see him overthrow Megatron, but then again, sometimes you want to see him get his comeuppance. That kind of guy, you know. You just he's one of the best Starscreams. Okay, to me, he's one of the best. Animated was good. He was alright. The Energon trilogy ones sucked. Apart from the figures. Figures are quite nice. This is the Supreme one. Big bastard. G1 was obviously, you know what the G1 was like. He was an utter cretin, but he tried. He tried. The plastic crack. And a nice convention coming up soon as well. Did they mention Auto Assembly at all? Did I? No? You sure? I swore I didn't mention it. I'll do it again anyway. But Auto Assembly is about, my count, 13, 14 weeks away. Round about there. Weeks. I say weeks. It sounds fucking close. I've got how many? I've got 3 more paydays, but I've already got some money stashed away. Yeah. So I'm looking good. I was only gonna go for Sunday, but it's all changed now. I'm now going for the full weekend, and you know, if you got another half, your other half, you know, and they don't like you spending money, you know, they was like, how much was that kind of thing. Should you really bring them with you to a convention when you're going to spend lots of money? It's probably not the best decision on my part, but she wants to come with me. That's right, my girlfriend Tasha is coming with me to Auto Assembly. Because last year she didn't like being on her own for two nights. 3 nights actually it was, wasn't it? Yeah. So, because I'm staying, obviously I'm coming down Friday, staying there Friday night, Saturday night, and I'm going back Sunday at some point. So, no Monday night staying on. But I've got Monday off anyway, because just to relax and take it all in and do a video. If I don't do one in the hotel like I did last year. So, I rambled on again about auto assembly, but it gets you in the mood. If you watch a video, like especially with Ray, he always amps it up. He always seems excited. He's like a kid in a toy shop. Well, he technically will be, but not a child. Buy him, get him, order him, or get him auto assembly. Okay, auto assembly as well. They got the exclusive figure auto assembly as well. But say had to get him because he's called Manuel. Okay. All he's gonna say. Stop motion is gonna be. Okay. That's it. This is gonna be fun. I'm getting really hyped about it. Just thinking about it in my head, knowing I've got more money than I had last year, and I'm more secure in my job, and everything is just going nicely at the moment. I'm happy. I'm in a good mood. Oh yeah, my brother got me something. Hulk smash! I'll tell you the story about this next time. I've been Will. You've been you. This was Transformers First Edition Prime Starscream. And I bid you all adieu.